Hi there, Tanya Dalton, and with me, Belinda Colling. We're coming to you from Stadium Southern, where we have been treated to a fantastic game, Belinda. Yes, Magic getting on top, 63-57 over the home side, Southern Steel. It was a pretty comprehensive win for the Magic, wasn't it?
Yeah, absolutely. They hit the straps right from the starting whistle and really held that lead. There were a few wobbly patches, but they were able to maintain it. And one of the players that stood out in this match, Grace Rasmussen, she was able to find Joe Harton in particular, and her feeds into the circle were just really on target. She was just really key in that attacking end for keeping just the calmness that they needed, and those wobbly stages that I talked about where the steel kept coming back at them, she kept her cool head.
Yeah, they certainly were polished, weren't they, on the attack? And it was the transition right through. For the Southern Steel, it was catch-up netball. Right from the first quarter, they were down by 7. However, in the last quarter, they were down by 10. Janine Southby made some key changes and it nearly paid off for her.
Yeah, it did, and I think the Magic had in the back of their minds last week's performance where the Mystics came back at them and they ended up with a draw. So, yeah, there were nervous times for them, but those changes definitely did pay off. Down by 10 and they were able to pull it back to about 4, the Steel. Jane Watson came on really strongly, picked up a couple of key balls, but they just didn't have enough in the tank, and the Magic was still able to hold on to it in the end.
Well, it's interesting when you look at the numbers here, Belinda, in terms of the attempts, isn't it?
Yeah, well, look, for me, the fact that the Steel had 2 more shots at goal than the Magic is a telling stats. That its shooting percentage was down for the Steel, something that we're not used to seeing with the likes of Fowler Reid. The other thing for me, turnovers were really low for both sides, particularly the Magic, who only made 14 turnovers, and for them that really shows what quality performance they put out on court. As we look at those shooting stats, and what we can see there is the Steel really down on their percentages. Fowler Reid picked it up towards the end, but Harton and Halpenny in the high 80s, so a great performance from them.
Well, that's it from here, Stadium Southern. Yes, the home team going down 63-57. Until next time, go well.